My child, stop for a moment. Do not scroll past this. Do not let your mind drift to the next thing. I need you to hear me now, because this moment means more than you know. You almost missed it. You almost dismissed what I am doing as ordinary. You almost called it coincidence. You almost labeled it just another day. But I tell you the truth. What is happening around you right now is not random. It is not small. It is not accidental. I am moving in ways you did not expect, and if you are not attentive, you will overlook the very answer you have been praying for. Don't miss this. It means more than you know. There is something unfolding quietly in your life. It does not look dramatic. It does not feel loud. There are no flashing signs or shaking ground. But I often move in whispers before I move in wonders. I speak softly before I act publicly. And you, my child, are standing in a moment that carries weight in the spirit, even if it feels light in your hands. I say this with love, not pressure. I am not trying to frighten you. I am trying to protect you. Because distraction has been surrounding you. Noise hath been competing for your attention. Your mind has been tired. Your heart hath been stretched. And in that weariness, it is easy to overlook the gentle nudge of my hand. But I will not let you miss what I prepared for you. There is a shift beginning, not the kind the world celebrates, but the kind that changes direction quietly. A conversation, a delay, a closed door, a new thought, a sudden pause. You have been asking me for clarity, for breakthrough, for movement. And now that I am aligning things behind the scenes, you are tempted to ignore the small steps because they do not look like miracles. Stay with me. What I am about to reveal will help you see differently. It will help you recognize my fingerprints on what you once called ordinary. It will open your eyes to understand that this season is not empty. It is intentional. Lean in, my child. Listen closely. This is not just another message. This is a divine interruption. And if you receive it, you will begin to notice what you almost missed. And you will realize it carries more meaning than you ever imagined. My child, I see why it has been hard for you to notice what I am doing. You have been carrying more than you admit. Your mind has been full. Your heart has been tired. You smile for others. You keep moving. You handle what needs to be handled. But inside, there has been a quiet question rising. God, are you still working? You have not said it out loud. You have not even fully formed the words. But I have heard the whisper in your spirit. There have been nights when you lay down and wondered why nothing seems to be changing. Days when you tried to stay positive but everything felt repetitive. You expected something bigger by now. You thought you would be further along. And because the progress has not looked dramatic, you assumed maybe nothing significant was happening at all. I know the discouragement you brushed aside. I know the disappointment you hid. I know the small ache that comes when you try again and do not see immediate results. You have felt unseen in certain areas of your life. Unnoticed. Almost forgotten. But you are not forgotten. What you call ordinary days have been sacred preparation. What you call slow progress has been careful alignment. Every delay that frustrated you, every pause that confused you, every closed door that made you question yourself. I was present in all of it. You thought I was silent because I was not loud. But silence is not absence. I have been working behind what you could see. I have been adjusting details you did not know were out of place. I have been strengthening parts of you that needed maturity before the next door could open. And yes, you have been distracted. Not because you do not love me, but because life had been heavy. responsibilities, expectations, comparison, noise. All of it has competed for your focus. In that fog, it became harder for you to recognize my subtle movements. Still, I never stopped guiding you. Even in your confusion, you were being led. Even in your waiting, you were being shaped. Even in your doubt, you were still chosen. My child, you are not behind. You are not abandoned. You are not missing out. You are in process. And what feels small right now carries weight you cannot yet see. I see your struggle. I see your patience. I see the strength it took for you to keep going when you felt uncertain. And I want you to know this: nothing about this season has been wasted. My child, come closer and listen carefully, because what I am about to show you will change how you see this season. You almost missed this moment, not because you do not love me, but because you expected me to move in a way that matched your imagination. You believed that when I answered you, it would feel dramatic. You thought breakthrough would arrive with noise, with sudden clarity, with undeniable signs. You assumed that when I opened a door, it would swing wide without hesitation. But I must gently correct you. I do not always move in spectacle. I often move in subtlety. I whisper before I reveal. I prepare before I promote. I align before I announce. The enemy does not always try to destroy your destiny openly. Sometimes he simply hides it inside distraction. If he can keep you overwhelmed, busy, slightly discouraged, or constantly comparing your journey to others, then you will overlook the sacred weight of small obedience. And it is small obedience that unlocks major shifts. You have been searching for a miracle, while I have been inviting you into alignment. That conversation you almost avoided was shaping courage in you. The delay you almost resented was protecting you from moving too soon. That closed door you questioned was redirecting you toward something better suited for your calling. That quiet conviction in your heart was my spirit guiding you gently, not forcefully. You feared missing me. You wondered, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I step outside His will? Hear me clearly. I am not hiding my will from you. I am not testing you with confusion. I am a father. I guide my children. If your heart is sincerely seeking me, you are not walking alone in your choices. Even when you misunderstand, I redirect you. Even when you hesitate, I steady you. Even when you take a step that is not perfect, I weave it back into purpose. You thought nothing significant was happening because nothing looked extraordinary. But growth rarely announces itself while it is forming. Roots grow deeper in silence before trees rise in strength. Foundations are laid quietly before buildings stand tall. What I am building in you does not need applause yet. It needs stability. Stop measuring my movement by volume. Measure it by transformation. Are you stronger than you were last year? More discerning? Less reactive? More aware of my presence? That is not coincidence. That is my work within you. This moment is not random. It is alignment unfolding. It is correction wrapped in love. It is direction delivered softly so you can walk confidently without fear. You did not miss it, my child. I slowed you down so you could finally recognize it. My child, let your heart rest in this truth. You have not missed your moment. You are not standing outside of my will. You are not too late, too broken, or too far behind. You are exactly where I have been forming you. I know you have compared your journey to others. You have watched doors open for them while yours seemed closed. You have wondered if you delayed your own blessing, if a past mistake shifted your destiny, if you somehow stepped out of alignment. But I need you to release that weight right now. I am not fragile with my plans for you. My purpose for your life is not so weak that one wrong turn could destroy it. What feels delayed to you has been development to me. I have been strengthening your inner foundation. I have been teaching you how to trust me without visible proof. I have been removing the need for constant validation from people who were never assigned to confirm your calling. I have been pruning distractions that once had too much influence over your emotions. If I had given you certain things earlier, you would have carried them with anxiety instead of confidence. You would have managed them with fear instead of wisdom. But now you are steadier. Now you are learning to pause before reacting. Now you are listening more carefully. But growth matters. You call this season slow. I call it strategic. When you were waiting, I was arranging. While you were questioning, I was protecting. There were opportunities that looked good but would have drained you. There were paths that seemed faster but would have led you into exhaustion. I shielded you from outcomes you never saw. I redirected conversations you did not know could have harmed you. My covering has been over you the entire time. Lift your eyes and see this clearly. You are guided more than you realize. The awareness you are gaining now is not accidental. Because you almost missed it, you will now pay closer attention. Because you felt uncertain, you will now move with deeper discernment. This awakening is strengthening you for what comes next. I promise you, nothing surrendered to me is wasted. No prayer you whispered disappeared. No tear fell unnoticed. No act of obedience went unrecorded. I am weaving everything together with precision. You are covered. You are positioned. You are prepared. And what belongs to you will not pass you by. No distraction can cancel what I have spoken. No delay can erase what I have designed. Trust my pace. Stand firm in my timing. Hope is rising again inside you, and this time it will be rooted in confidence, not urgency. My child, now that you see more clearly, I want you to respond. Not with fear, not with pressure, but with trust. Slow down. Breathe. Pay attention to the quiet places where I am speaking. Lay down the rush. Release the need to force outcomes. Choose to walk with me instead of running ahead of me. This moment matters more than you know because it is shaping how you will step into what is next. Do not return to distraction after this. Guard what you have just received. Protect your awareness. When you feel my gentle nudge, obey it. When you sense my peace, follow it. When I close a door, trust that I am preserving you, not punishing you. You did not miss your season. You did not fall behind. I am guiding you with intention, and I will continue to lead you step by step. Your future is not fragile in my hands. It is secure. And now, my child, if this message awakens something in you, do not keep it to yourself. Let your agreement be visible. Like this video as a sign that you receive my direction. Share it with someone who feels lost in distraction, someone who is afraid they missed their moment. Write in the comments what spoke to your heart, because your testimony may be the confirmation another soul has been praying for. Stay connected. Subscribe, and continue walking with me here as I reveal what you need for each new season. And listen closely to me in this final breath. When you help this message reach another heart, you are not supporting a channel. You are helping me light a lamp in someone's darkness. Seed sown into this ground becomes harvest in unseen lives. As my word says, give, and it will be given to you. And I speak that promise over you now as living truth. When you release, I multiply. When you sow, I breathe increase. I am inviting you in this moment, partner with me. If this message fed your spirit, let your super thanks be a seed through PayPal, Go to the PayPal link in the description or scan the QR code you see on the screen. Do not hesitate if you feel the stirring. This is not a transaction. It is participation in spreading light. Every seed helps carry my voice further than you can see. And I bless every giver now. May what you release return to you pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. Zeb forward. Sow the seed, the part of the harvest. Rest now, my child. I am with you, and I will not let you miss what I have prepared.